Welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Halti Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Halti Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Founders of the startup receive equity to generate loyalty to the firm. Co-founders also receive equity. In splitting equity between the founder and co-founder, avoid the 50-50 split, as this puts no one in a position to make final decisions. There are many tough choices to make in a startup, and one founder needs to take that role. Equity should be set based on the contributions each one makes invested over time. Consider the following in splitting the equity: experience of the founder, time commitment made, responsibilities, funding raised. These are the key factors in an early-stage company. Consider setting aside shares for employees and incentive stock options. Initial employees receive equity after the first round of funding. This round of equity replaces salary, which comes into play when revenue starts. Also consider that investors typically take 20 to 25% of the equity on each round of funding. This dilutes the founders and early employees. Capture decisions in writing and consider setting up a cap table as a proof of record. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Halti Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.